All right, how's everyone doing? Thanks for checking out my channel. I got Robert again in the house.
What's going on, guys? Love to be here.
We're going to talk about his obsession with racquetball. It's really ridiculous.
I don't have an obsession.
This is so hilarious that it's almost like he tells me every day he's going to the gym to work out, and he plays racquetball. I'm talking weights. It's hilarious. He'll even want to meet up and doesn't even work out. So he'll be like, all right, what time you going to the gym? I'll be like, 5 o'clock. He's like, all right, I'll see you there.
You get there too late. By that time, the guys are playing, so, you know.
Let's just call it for what it is. He refuses not to bring his racket.
It's in the bag.
Leave it out of the bed. Let's just go from ground zero here. So he loves, tell him what you want to lift weights, but you want to play racquetball.
I want to do both.
Simultaneously.
Impossible.
But here's the funny thing. He if he says a lot of times, I want to work out with weights with you, but he brings his racket, and very seldom does he ever work out with weights. And I tell him, if you want to work out with weights, don't bring the racket.
So this is it. Listen, the guys play Monday through Thursday, right? So that's 4 days out of the week.
Right.
I can still go and work out, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But let's face it, a lot of times.
And I don't play all 4 days. So let's say I usually play Monday, Tuesday, and 2 days, or maybe 3, but usually 2. So Mondays and Wednesdays. So can I go work out? Yes. But I'm too in pain. I'm sore. I'm sore from playing, so I don't work out. I just rest.
Right. And then you talk about how much you love working out on weekends, but very seldom do you ever get there on the weekend.
Because I have a wife.
Right, but I'm saying you talk about how you're going to
do things around the house. I'm too tired to go work out.
But what I'm saying is, it's funny. You'll say I'm going to play racquetball a week so I could lift weights on the weekend.
Mentally, yes. I'm there.
But let's put it this way: if you come there to work out with weights, because that's what.
Yeah.
Why can't you leave your racket at home or in the car?
I can. I can. Yeah, you're right. It's just in the bag.
Do you think? No, it's funny because we talk a lot about health. We all have addictions.
Sometimes I go there to work out, right? I've been there with you. Mm-hmm. And then they short a guy.
Right.
Right, and they call me back. So, I feel bad for them.
Do you think, let's just put it in this perspective, do you think when you're saying these things, are you lying to yourself?
I am.
Okay, you're just lying to yourself.
Yeah,
I got you. That's
full
hilarious.
of shit. Yeah.
You just love racquetball?
I do.
Why?
It's fun. It's fun cardio. I do it for cardio.
Right.
But it's fun at the same time. Competitive,
Why? I notice a lot of you guys, I can't stand it. How do you put 4 in there at a time? Why aren't you doing one-on-one?
I do one-on-one. It's just...
Is it more hardcore at our age?
Yeah, it's hardcore. It's, it depends who you play with, again. I think 4 guys in there, it's fun.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It is.
Rackets are flying.
It's a little bit more dangerous than one-on-one, but it's fun.
It's It's cluttered.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I never even the 3. I thought 3 was crazy in the old days because there wasn't.
We do cutthroats. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because I grew up playing racquetball, and I've even told you that. I used to play tennis, and I went to Nick Voluntary Tennis Academy. And when you're kind of real advanced with using a racket, then I would just go righty and lefty, which I've been telling Robert to kind of do both arms. Because one, you'll take a toll on. And I believe also being kind of having leverage where you can go right-handed and left-handed.
There's another thing called Ironman. So it's like a cutthroat, but it's, in cutthroat, you alternate.
Okay.
On Ironman, it's 1 against 2 for the entire game.
Yes, that's old school.
And the one that's alone only gets 1 serve versus the 2 guys, each one gets a serve.
Yes.
So it's a little tougher.
You never play tennis?
I have.
No? You like racquetball?
I prefer racquetball.
Squash?
I have. I like it.
Nice. Handball?
I did in New York.
Yeah, you're old school with that.
Yeah. Scrape my fingers on the concrete, things like that.
Yeah, that's
a
Chicago, New York, or East Coast, Midwest,
East Coast,
a little bit.
Northeast, yeah.
Yeah, they're still doing that. You go in Greenwich and all that.
Yeah.
Was that a prison game?
I don't think so.
I don't know. What?
I mean, it's played in prison, yeah, but...
I just remember in the old days people doing that shit against just a wall, not even, just a straight wall.
We used to play against just a gate. like a garage gate.
Exactly.
Anything that
Garage doors.
Yeah, garage door, but not the homes, the commercial garage doors from
Yes.
mechanic shops or whatever after hours. Yeah.
This is hilarious. We just had to do a quick podcast on this because he does not want to admit his addiction to racquetball, and he wants to be a bodybuilder now. So we
I
don't
want to be a bodybuilder. Do not want to be a bodybuilder.
Come on, you're going to go back to the old days. Robert thinks he's sexy enough, though, to play racquetball whenever he wants and then jump in the weights whenever he wants, catch up very quickly, and look amazing.
Well, one thing I have noticed is when I don't play for a while, because the way I eat everything and anything, I gain weight, especially around my midsection. And I noticed that in 2 weeks, usually in 2 weeks, playing racquetball 2 to 3 times a week, by my third week, I look flat again.
Yeah, and we discussed I can't do racquetball and weightlifting for me.
It is painful. Like my joints take a toll, my knee, it is. That's why I used to play 4 times a week, and that was too much. So now I take I play twice a week, one on, one off.
It's good.
It gives me some time to.
You know what you find?
Heal, and
I'm goofing around with you, but that's wonderful. You find. I always say you got to find what you love. That's where your energy goes.
And the thing is true. I do love working out.
Yeah.
Right. And the weights, but it's like, it's an excuse because I could do it if I want.
Let's put it this way: if there was a racquetball community separate to the gym, would you go do that, or do you like that they're both there because you feel like you're actually in an environment where there are weights and that?
So there's days if I could get there early enough, I go work out a little bit.
Right.
Shoulders, back, whatever, and then go play, which would be ideal, right? Because I'm doing both.
I'm going to wrap it up with this. You're hilarious, though, because, most people go play a couple games of racquetball, maybe 2 or 3. I mean, the hardcore guys, because I've been around them guys, too, throughout my life. But Robert seems to have a problem when he's there. He just can't leave. Like, he'll go one game, before you know it, like, I'll even come in there. He'll be ready playing racquetball. I'll leave. I'm home. And believe me, I'm at the gym for probably 2 hours. An hour later, he's like, yeah, I'm leaving now. Where'd you go? I'm like, dude, you've been there for 4 hours.
Yeah, I play about 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Easy.
Oh, that's unbelievable. That's wonderful. It's a great place to network. Let's call it for what it is, too. So, anyways, we're going to wrap it up here. I just want to do a funny thing on his racquetball addiction. People don't know this about him. He has problems. He cannot let the racket go. He cannot leave it in the car. And that's all he's got. Anything else, Robert?
That's it for now, man.
That's it, my man.
Go play racquetball.
Yeah, go beat the shit out of yourself. I like it. All right. Take care, everyone.